Hi everyone, my name is Sylvain Raymond from Informa Plus Solutions and Consulting. Welcome to this presentation about UPLogin, a flexible extension of your eDeveloper and uniPaaS built-in security module. This diagram illustrates the essence of what UPLogin is all about. In essence, UPLogin is a simple magic application with normal magic programs and normal magic memory tables. And these programs and tables are equipped to interact with the magic built-in security data elements, which are typically stored in files such as the user std.eng file. So the utility will basically elevate data elements such as users, rights, and groups, but also organizations and companies to support built-in and integrated multi-tenancy or multi-organization and company support. So UPLogin brings in all this information at a level that is accessed and maintained through standard and simple to interact with memory tables. What does the UPLogin built-in offers? I will illustrate now. To do this, I have a UPLogin demo application, which is UPLogin enabled. It has the UPLogin component. So when I switch this application to runtime mode, the UPLogin functionality is currently configured to make sure that the user is logged in. Since no user is logged in, it detects so. I will use the supervisor user, which has the highest level of capabilities. And as I logged in through the module that was a UPLogin module, not the magic built-in security logon module, it did log me at the level of magic security as well as the supervisor, where now I have access to basically all default capabilities of the UPLogin module. For instance, rights, which basically enables listing keys and descriptions of rights, but also enables on the fly to assign these rights to groups and to users. A functionality also enables uploading rights from your application directly. Groups. A standard list of groups comparable to the one of Magic, with however two built-in groups rather than one. The administrator group is the highest level of authority. It includes the supervisor by default, and you can assign other users to it. Security administrators are capable of maintaining all the users of all organizations, as opposed to organization supervisors, part of the supervisor group, which are capable to access and maintain users of their specific organization. Users, program that looks much like the user list of the magic security, where users are listed. Password can be assigned or changed, but also company in a multi-company environment can be assigned to various possible companies. Notice the S. Raymond user over here, which has rights but is not assigned to any group, so he doesn't have any supervisory capability. So if I log on now as S. Raymond, I'm logged on at that user level, and now the menu is automatically adjusted to reflect only those options available to regular users, which is basically maybe the option to change company, as well as the option to maintain my own profile, which is basically composed of my name, a password, and a current company. Logging back as a supervisor, we can now see an option only available to security administrators, global security administrator, the ability to maintain the organization information, as well as the possible many companies that are underneath that organization. I can also set which organization am I currently assigned to, or which company am I currently assigned to as the current user. The settings option, also only available for supervisor, enables controlling things like if a password is required prior to running any application, whether a date, which translates into the magic date, is accessible on that screen or not. But newly and specific to UPLogin, controlling if we are in a multi-organization context or not. If this flag is set to no, as it is currently, when I try to create a new organization, a second organization over here, the system will stop me and say, no, you're in an environment where only one organization is supervised, and therefore you do not create. But if I activate this option, the multi-organization option over here, I will then be able to create a second organization and associate one or many companies to that new organization. The create account upon login will show you more clearly that the logon option is not limited to the logon option of the Magic Security. So activating this option if I log on over here, and if I'm a new user who doesn't have access to the system currently, I can actually use this option and register myself, let's say new user, and my name is new user. I can give myself a simple password, and automatically I'm logged on as the new user, and I have no rights assigned to myself beyond the fact that I exist as a user. But if there are options in the application that are quoted as public options that anybody who's authenticated can access to, I now have access, and I didn't need the intervention of a supervisor to get that far. Of course, to assign rights to myself to give me further capabilities within using the application, and a supervisor will have to review my account and assign me to groups or rights or whatever is required as per the application. But now if I log on as a supervisor again, and I go to the user list, the new user that was created on the fly is now available for review. A password can be assigned, rights at groups, and a company. I will show you next the UPLogin application itself to show you that it's pure standard magic programming. For example, I have the section over here for the programs that we saw in runtime. Simple programs, not too many tasks, not too many handlers, not too many lines of code, just straightforward, getting to the point, accessing memory tables, all memory tables, quite simple in structure, a little bit more for the user tables, and therefore once your application is UPLogin enabled, you have access to these objects. So a key feature to remember about UPLogin is that it is pure eDeveloper uniPaaS standard code, and because it comes when you purchase it, of course, with a source code, you get complete control and flexibility over your security current and future needs. We mentioned a few ideas here, like incorporating your own organization corporate security policies, integrating, let's say, user pictures, creating biometric security, and anything else that is only limited by your imagination and your magic development skills. Thank you everyone for listening and watching. This was Sylvain Raymond from Informa Plus Solutions and Consulting.